Oh, I got here as soon as I heard. Do you know how he is? Honey, I don't understand. You had a gun?
It wasn't mine. It was kind of mine. It was really dark. I was just trying to protect my baby. I had no idea that it was...
The important thing now is that Alan gets better.
If I find out you had something to do with this, so help me God.
I just heard about Alan. What happened?
How is he?
Well, his EKG looks normal. But because he was complaining of tightness in the chest, we're going to keep him here for observation. It could be a cardiac incident or it could be stress. We're just waiting on the blood work.
But he's out of the woods?
Not just yet. We're taking good care of him.
Oh, Lizzie. Oh, honey, your grandfather's gonna be fine. You know how strong he is. He'll pull through. And when he does, we're all gonna sit down and we're gonna talk this thing through. Because we have all these lies and these suspicions and these secrets floating around. That's what got us in this mess, you know? Everybody knows you didn't want this thing to happen and you didn't make this thing happen.
Maybe we should go.
Well, don't you want to stay for Tammy?
I do, but I think my being here just makes things worse for her.
You mean our being here? It's okay, I'll go.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No. Josh, we're not going to let what other people think split us up. Jonathan is always going to be on Reva's side. That's as it should be.
Yeah, but see, the thing that he doesn't understand is that Reva coming home, it won't matter. She could come walking through those doors right now and I would still be going home with you.
Hey, come on now. I mean it. He looks good. He really does. He's tired. And that's why he's resting, but he looks good. Okay? Now, I have to go and speak to your Nana. But I'll be right back. You'll be okay?
She'll be fine.
I'll be right back, I promise.
Where are you going?
I have to get out of here. I'm going nuts. This was supposed to be our night together.
It's not your fault.
Well, the cops are going to be here soon, so maybe I can meet them outside and waste their time a little bit so they leave Lizzie alone for a while.
You really do care?
Yeah, just stay calm, okay? And don't go near him.
He's gonna get better. He might be hurt. He's not gonna let this stand in his way.
Lizzie's at the hospital. She'll be leaving very soon, and I want you to follow her. Me? Oh, I'm fine. Let's just say the rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Are you okay? Is it the baby? No, that's not it.
Jonathan's right. You should just try to relax and not think about Alan. And don't worry about the police either, okay? You just tell them the truth. You thought you were shooting an intruder.
I can't say that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. I knew it was my granddad. That's why I pulled the trigger. Oh, thank you guys for bailing me out. And Mel, thanks for taking my case.
Your mom called. She left a message. She didn't know you'd been arrested.
Why should I tell her? It's not like she'd try to help.
Mel. I thought I would do you the courtesy of bringing Miss Spaulding's paperwork in person.
Well, that's so thoughtful of you, Doris.
The state's charging Lizzie with attempted murder.
What? It's insane. When she pulled the trigger, it was self-defense.
And Alan didn't even get hurt.
Really? So why is he in the hospital right now? I'll consider a plea.
Oh, go to hell.
Jonathan.
No, this is such a vendetta. She's only going after Lizzie because she thinks we hurt her precious
Jonathan,
Ashley.
please, you are not helping, okay? Would you just go, please, both of you?
She's right, Jonathan.
You will not go down for this, Lizzie. I promise.
Poor Lizzie. Did you see how worried she was?
Kind of stress can't be good for the baby.
Mel's a great lawyer. If anybody can get her
Yeah,
off.
but what if she can't? What, if Lizzie has my kid in jail? Oh, it's disgusting. I'm sorry.
For what? None of this is your fault.
Yeah, but when this baby came into my life, I promised you that it wouldn't come between us, and now here we are engaged a few days, and we can't even enjoy it.
Well, maybe we were naive to think we could pull it off. Maybe we bit off more than we could chew.
No. I'm not going to accept that. I just wish there was some way to prove to you that you come first.
What?
Why wait? Let's just do it.
Do what?
Get married. Let's do it today. Ugh! We're on. I found a justice of the peace who'll come over here right now and marry us.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. This is what we need, right? We're gonna be a unified front. We're gonna show everybody that nothing can get in our way.
Yeah, I agree. But I just,
What? What's wrong?
We've only been engaged for a couple of days. I don't have a dress. I don't have flowers or any of that stuff.
No, look. You do have flowers. And I want you to wear what you have on, or nothing. You could wear nothing, or just, you know what, wear just what you have on. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen to me. We do this right now, we're making a statement. We're saying, don't mess with us. Whatever happens with Lizzie and the baby, whatever happens with your mom and Josh, whatever happens with Reva, whatever happens, we're saying we're going to deal with it together. Down the road, we'll have another ceremony. We'll have a party, whatever you want, you know, with our friends and family. But this, today, this is for us, Tammy. This is me starting right now, the rest of my life dedicated to driving you crazy. I mean, unless you don't want that.
No,
If you don't...
I do. And you're right. All that other stuff can wait. Let's do it. Let's get married today.
Tammy, Jonathan, we're here today to join you in marriage. I know you have your own vows you'd like to say, so why don't we begin with you, Tammy? Okay?
Jonathan, never thought we'd be getting married in a hotel room. But then when I met you, I never thought we'd be getting married at all, so... But we've come so far together. We've been through so much, and... here we are. Finally, we are gonna say our vows. We're gonna be husband and wife. And then nothing can ever come between us again.
Promise to always love you and always take care of you. In good times and in bad times. For the rest of our lives. That is my vow to you, Tammy. You okay?
Before I conclude the ceremony, we need to have a witness. Do either of you know anybody in this building, or...
What? Are you guys...
Yeah, it's kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing.
I'm sorry. We need a second. So Jonathan and I are engaged. Before we could tell you, you got arrested, and then...
And then you had so much stuff to deal with.
Engaged? Wow. Okay, why are you getting married so fast? I mean, don't you want to do it right?
Well, who's to say there's a right or wrong way to get married, right?
Okay, you know what I mean. I mean, don't you want your mom and Reva to be there? Don't you want to wear a white gown and feel like a princess when you walk down the aisle?
Yeah, know, I thought all that was important, but then I realized that that's all just stuff. Trimmings.
Yeah, it's good stuff, but okay, I guess.
Look, well, we need a witness. Lizzie, will you do it for us?
Me, what do I have to do?
Just sign the license after Mr. Hanson pronounces us husband and wife.
Of course I could do that.
Good. Okay, stay right here.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. We're gonna stop this ceremony, whatever it is. I know that you said that you don't care about all the accoutrement or whatever. But I can tell that you do. It's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm fine.
Look, what I don't want to have happen is for you to look back on this day and not have it be everything that you wanted it to be. So we're gonna wait.
Jonathan.
We're gonna wait. Yeah, we're gonna have a real wedding with the music and the flowers and our crazy families and all that mushy stuff. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Want her to have everything, you know?
Are you sure you're okay with this?
I'm positive.
Oh, Jonathan.
It's been quite a day, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. How did, things go with the wolf woman when we left the police station?
Not good. She's totally out to get me. So I went to visit my granddad at the hospital.
You went to see Alan?
I brought Mel. I thought maybe I could convince him to reverse the charges and end this madness, but it's a no-go.
Gee, he wasn't supportive? Big surprise.
Okay, it was pretty dumb, I guess, but I'm desperate. I can't go to prison. I'm pregnant.
You're not gonna go to prison.
Where are you going?
Don't worry about it. I won't be long.
That means worry. I wonder where Jonathan could be.
I totally ruined your wedding, didn't I?
No, you didn't. In fact, you did us a favor. It wasn't meant to happen like this. Jonathan knew it as much as I did. He was just so desperate to make things stay the way they were before.
Before I burdened you guys with this kid.
Look, this is a tough situation for everybody. But it's a great situation, too. I mean, there's gonna be a new little life in the world that's a part of Jonathan. And you. Everything's gonna be okay. You know, it's all gonna work out. As long as we stick together, have faith.
Jonathan will take care of everything. He always knows what to do.
So, basically, this is a kidnapping. I need your help and I need it fast. I want to make sure that the DA doesn't mess with my kid.
Whatever you want, I'm your girl. I'll do anything for you, Jonathan. You know that.
That's good, Ashley. That is real good.
I can't believe you were almost married. I mean, I just saw you earlier. How did this happen so fast?
Easy. Okay, when Jonathan's afraid he's gonna lose something, he holds on to it as tight as he can. Any way he can.
Okay, but I don't get it. I mean, he thought he was losing you? Why?
Because of you, Lizzie. Don't take this the wrong way. But Jonathan tried to pretend that you and the baby didn't even exist for months. And he did that because of how hard we fought to be together. You know, he didn't want anything, not anyone, not even his own child, to get in the way of that. The truth is, you did. You have.
I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't. But our lives definitely are a lot more complicated now. Not that we've ever known it to be much different, but our love and our bond, that's not complicated. We don't need to be married to prove that. Hello?
Tammy Winslow?
Yeah?
Doris Wolfe. Get down to the police station right now. Your psycho boyfriend's kidnapped my daughter. It's a simple question, Miss Winslow. When's the last time you saw Jonathan Randall?
I told you this afternoon.
When this afternoon?
I don't know, like an hour and a half ago, maybe?
Not good enough.
She's told you everything that she knows.
Look, Jonathan Randall kidnapped my daughter.
Okay, we're calling it kidnapping now?
Yeah, well, what else would you call it? He's holding her hostage. Now, where did he take her?
I don't know. I think this is probably a misunderstanding.
Look, maybe we shouldn't downplay all this.
What?
Like, if Jonathan is trying to get at Doris...
Okay. Are you trying to get us all thrown in jail?
All right. You two are going to help me find my daughter, or you'll both be arrested.
But we didn't do anything wrong. I mean, Jonathan was desperate. Who knows what he's gonna do?
He is a dead man when I find him.
Hello, Doris. What did we miss?
The hell did you do?
Oh, Doris, can I have some police protection over
You
here?
laid one finger on my little girl. You're going to need a lot more than that.
How? He didn't do anything.
Stay out of this, Ashley.
How can I? I'm a part of it.
Please don't defend him.
Why not? He's my friend.
He is not your friend, Ashley. Whatever this is all about, he's using you. Can't you see that?
No, he's not. This was as much my idea as it was Jonathan's.
Your idea?
Okay, what's going on here?
Well, I did a little test of the emergency Ashley system.
This isn't a joke.
How did it feel to have somebody after your kid out to hurt her?
Okay, I really don't think this is such a good idea.
By the way, your girlfriend's right.
No, you are messing with my kid, Doris. Leave Lizzie alone.
Are you intimidating the prosecutor in this case?
No, what I'm doing is showing you what you're doing.
Because you know what? That's a crime as well as attempted murder.
Mom, why do you have to be so stubborn?
Ashley, please, I am prosecuting a case. When someone breaks the law...
But no one got hurt.
That's not the point.
That is exactly the point. Would you even be pressing charges against her if she wasn't carrying my kid?
Oh, you think this is a vendetta?
Isn't it?
Get the hell out of my face before I throw you in jail.
Mom,
Let's go.
No, not until you see what you're doing.
I am not warning you again.
You are going to drop the charges against Lizzie.
It's not worth it, Jonathan.
Shouldn't the victim have a say in this matter?
Alan, will you get out of here?
How can I?
Granddad, why are you here?
I'm here to see Doris Wolfe, so if you will all excuse us.
Mr. Spaulding, we're right
It
in the
will
middle...
only take a moment.
Okay, you are insane. You know that.
Well, I can't just sit back and watch Lizzie get in trouble.
Thank you, but I don't like this either. He's gonna give us trouble.
this is so wild. The four of us, we're like Bonnie, and Clyde.
Okay, Ashley, just so you know, you're not moving in with us. Okay?
Okay. So, that didn't go exactly like I hoped it would.
I don't blame you for trying.
And I want you to know about the wedding that,
Oh.
you know,
We'll do it again.
Okay.
So what's happening?
We're dropping the charges, Miss Spaulding. For now.
For now.
Yes, pending an official close of the investigation.
What does that mean?
It means that I don't plan on reopening the case anytime soon.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Wolfe.
Don't thank me. Thank your grandfather. He's a very persuasive man.
You told her not to press charges?
It was just a misunderstanding, that's all.
Thank you, Granddad.
Of course, Elizabeth.
Okay, so we can all go.
Not so fast. If you ever pull a stunt like this again, it will be your last. I want you home early.
I have to go to work.
Okay, Doris, Alan, thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Ciao.
It's nice to see Elizabeth so happy. Too bad it's not going to last.
That was so great! Mom was all, I'm dropping the charges pending further investigation. But you know she was like, she wanted to say, she wanted to say, Jonathan Randall, you suck. You are polluting my daughter. And you are obnoxiously...
Actually, we get it. I wonder what Granddad said to Doris to make her change her mind.
Who cares? This is the best day of my life. And I wasn't asking to move in. It's just if you guys ever need another roommate.
Ashley.
Okay, sorry. I just love hanging out with you guys so much. You guys are amazing.
We are, and we should celebrate.
I am already on it. I have soda for you.
Diet?
For you. I have milk. It is diet, in fact. For us, something stronger.
Thank
there
you.
we go.
Oh, to Lizzie's freedom.
To Lizzie's freedom.
Yeah.
And we can't forget my partner in crime.
We cannot. Thank you, Ashley. To Ashley. May your mother have a short memory.
Here.
And we can't forget you guys. To Jonathan and Tammy's engagement.
You're engaged.
Yeah, as of a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's great. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
We both are.
Thank you, ladies.
So, okay. I know you guys are waiting for everything to be just right before you get married, but you should at least have a ring.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Lizzie, I can't accept
No,
that.
of course you can. I have like 100 of these at home.
Oh, can I have one?
Okay, when you get married, I promise I'll give you a big piece of jewelry.
Oh, cool. Now all I need is a boyfriend.
Please take it. You guys do so much for me. Will you let me be a good guy for once?
Should we?
I mean, you could wear it until I can get something else.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie.
Ooh.
Thank you. I love it.
I really like rubies also. They're my birthstone, but I think that a ruby necklace would be a little too gaudy. But you know what would be really great is like
Ashley!
Tiara.
You don't have a boyfriend.
Well, yeah, but I like to be prepared.
You should go before your mom calls the SWAT team.
Yeah, that would be fun. Guns and everything.
Tear
violence.
gas.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess thanks for calling me. Call me again if you need help.
We will. Thanks.
Group hug.
Oh. I'm not going to jail.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Ashley.
You know, we should probably go home too. So I'm gonna go wash my hands and thank you.
Please.
For the ring.
It was the least I could do. I can't believe you brought Ashley in on that play.
No, kind of like something you would do, right?
Oh, our kid is gonna be a terror.
A kid is gonna be a nightmare.
Bad.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Spaulding,
Who wants to know?
consider yourself served.
Grandfather wants to take you to court.
To prove I'm an unfit parent.
The ring looks even shinier in the light.
Next on Guiding Light.
Lizzie, you're gonna be safe. Tammy, you and I are still getting married.
No! No, you guys can't do that.
This September, Jonathan is forced to make a choice
You can't let them take me away, Jonathan.
he never thought he'd have to make.
I have something I need to say. This is gonna change everything.
Your little game is gonna be over.
Ho, 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 ho. What took you so long? Lizzie and Tammy are already at the courtroom.
Would you move your large frame out of the way? I don't want people to see me with you.
You see, now, if you greeted Dr. Rick like that, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Do you think this is funny?
No, I don't think it's funny that Alan is going to try and have Lizzie locked up and take my daughter away from me. Which is why you are going to get on the stand and testify to the fact that Alan is a one-man family wrecking machine. You're going to go on to sing your daughter's praises because if you don't, I'll tell everyone how you played Lose the Flower to Dr. Bauer.
I cannot testify against Alan. We both know that would be a dangerous move.
Okay. I wonder if I can go to the copy store and have one of these blown up to poster size.
I can't testify against Alan, but I can give you this.
What is it?
It's a paper trail, proving everything Alan's been denying. That he did have Lizzie followed, that he put a prison/nursery into the house he had it dismantled before Lizzie could show it to the police.
Huh.
Not until you promise me that you won't tell anyone where you got this from.
You can trust this face.
I need your word.
You have my word.
Whatever that's worth.
Mm-hmm. So, you ready to go do this?
You go first.
I live here.
I just gave you enough to hoist my husband on his own petard. You can't trust me to hang around for a few minutes and then follow?
What's a petard?
Just go.
Okay. I love you.
Drink. I need a drink.
Hey, you guys can come in now.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Is everything taken care of?
Hey, I don't like the sound of that. You guys, what's going on? We can't afford any surprises, Jonathan.
Well, no, let's just say that Beth isn't as tight with Alan as everybody thought.
Did Beth tell you that she's on Lizzie's side?
Beth is going to do the right thing for everybody. Us, you, the baby.
Me?
Jonathan, wait.
What's
This is a closed courtroom.
I am here to support my daughter, and I'm not going anywhere.
You're not welcome here.
Jonathan.
Go find your wife, Josh.
Josh isn't leaving either.
Well, if the only way you can support her is to be here with him, then you're not welcome either. Get out.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
No, Tammy, they need to know that today isn't about them, it's about my kid. Lizzie's gonna be on the hot seat. We have to prove to a judge that we can be good parents. And having your mom, who's going after her sister's husband, isn't exactly gonna help us with the family values.
Who the
So I'm
hell
sorry,
do you
but
think? How dare
what is
you
this, funny?
talk to me
Yeah,
about-
It's not.
I'll talk to you.
It's not worth it, okay? Any other day, you and I would be having words outside right now. But in this particular case, you happen to be right. Today is about the welfare of your child, and she needs all the help she can get.
Josh? Josh?
You don't have to go just because Jonathan wants
Cassie,
to.
it's okay. I'll go. You stay here for Tammy, okay?
Honey, you know that I did not
I
want...
know.
Okay, but I'm here for you now, so just tell me what I can do for you.
Go after him.
What? No, honey, I promised you that I would
Mom,
be
if
here.
the situation was flipped around and Jonathan were the one walking out, I would be going after him. Believe me, I know how it feels. You didn't pick the easy guy to love. But if you want to be with him, you have to go fix it now. Look, I'll call you if I need you, I promise. Okay? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Why are you fighting Reva's battles? I don't get it.
Well, I don't get why you think it's okay for your mom to go after Josh.
Maybe it's crazy, but you know, I see us in them.
No, don't say that.
I didn't like it at first either. But I want my mom to be happy, Jonathan, and Josh makes her happy. I know you just want to protect your mom, but you know she can stand up for herself. In fact, the Aunt Reva that I know would probably insist upon it.
Yeah. Well, Reva obviously is not here right now.
By her own choice, which is exactly what started this whole thing between my mom and Uncle Josh anyway, so why are you still defending Reva? What don't I know?
Look, Reva is my mom, and I just think it's messed up, her and Cassie wanting the same guy.
But how do you know Reva even wants to be with Josh anymore? Okay, I feel bad for her, but she is the one who just picked up and left.
Tammy, the press is here. You have to help me. They're going to try to trick me to saying something that'll hurt my case. Wait inside here.
Go on and I'll
Here, Jonathan, take this baby away. Can you tell us? Lizzie's crazy. Can you tell us?
You didn't have to do that.
There were reporters.
Yeah, I know, but I know why you came when you did, and I wish that I could tell her about Reva's cancer, but I can't because then she has to keep it from her mom, and she's got enough
What
to do.
is the deal with Cassie and Josh?
Well, don't even get me started. I mean, have you ever seen two people who do not belong together but are blind to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the help.
I did it for us. Me and the baby. I mean, I kind of owe you one for protecting me from Granddad. I know it's cost you.
No? The best things in life are free.
Moving on to the competency hearing of Ms. Elizabeth Spaulding, as requested by Alan Spaulding. Are both parties ready to begin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Sharp.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a very difficult day for the Spaulding family, one that my client had hoped to avoid, but Mr. Spaulding's fear for the mental health of his granddaughter and that of her unborn child has brought us here today. We will prove to the court that Elizabeth Spaulding's fragile mental state has led to delusions and acts of violence, including the shooting of her own grandfather. And for these reasons, we petition the court to place her in the custody of Alan Spaulding indefinitely.
Yes, Lizzie came to me for a gun.
Did she say why she needed one?
She felt she needed protection from my father.
Dr. Bauer, is it true that Elizabeth Spaulding's father, Philip Spaulding, suffered from mental illness?
Objection, Your Honor. That falls under doctor-patient privilege.
Sustained. Ms. Sharp. Next witness.
I call Alan Spaulding to the stand.
My sole purpose in being here is to ease the burden on my granddaughter. I only want to take care of her during her pregnancy. Once the baby is born, if it needs a stable home life, happy and secure, I would be happy to take the child if Elizabeth is unable to do so.
Thank you, Mr. Spaulding.
Ms. Bauer, your witness.
Get him now.
Mr. Spaulding, you've stated your belief that my client would be an unsuitable parent because you fear she's paranoid and unstable.
Yes, unfortunately.
Could you please tell the court where you were residing this time last year?
Well, Springfield, of course.
In an institution for the criminally insane?
Well,
Yes or no, Alan?
Yes.
And did you not pay off a coroner to fake your son's death, Philip Spaulding? Is that what you would call responsible parenting?
I will do whatever I think is best to protect my family and their children.
Which one would argue is a matter of opinion, yes?
Yes.
So let's get to the facts. I would like this entered into evidence, please. Mr. Spaulding, can you tell me what that document is?
Well, it looks like some receipts. I normally don't deal with this. I give it to my accountants.
It's a list of men that you have on your payroll whose job it was to follow Elizabeth Spaulding.
Your Honor, there's been some terrible misunderstanding here. These men were hired as security guards for Elizabeth.
So then she knew about it?
Well, no, not exactly.
And the receipts. Let the record show that this confirms the installation of a high-security nursery in the Spaulding home. Mr. Spaulding, whose signature appears on those receipts?
Well, mine does, but it doesn't prove a thing. It's not a crime to want to keep one's child safe.
Well, who will protect the children from you, Mr. Spaulding? Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case.
Your Honor, I would like to say something.
Please, Mr. Spaulding, step
No,
down.
I can't let her say...
Step down.
Permission to call one final witness. Your Honor,
I'll allow it.
we call Tammy Winslow to the stand.
Ms. Winslow, please take the stand.
Well, can't you object or something?
Why do they even want to talk to me?
Just answer her questions, okay? You'll be fine.
Ms. Winslow.
Ms. Winslow, you're part of the threesome involving Elizabeth Spaulding and her baby's father, Jonathan Randall?
Jonathan and I invited Lizzie to live with us, if that's what you mean. We're gonna raise the baby together.
Would you say you're the most stable member of this trio?
Jonathan and Lizzie are gonna make great parents.
But is it fair to say you're the one holding the moral compass?
Your Honor, where is this going?
Ms. Sharp?
It goes to the witness's credibility. How can a person who was aware of Miss Spaulding's criminal intentions, yet failed to report it to the authorities, be considered fit to help raise this child?
What the hell is she talking about? Can't you make her stop?
I don't know what you mean.
Immediately following Alan Spaulding's shooting, did you and Miss Spaulding have a conversation in the hospital?
Yes.
I'd like to enter into evidence a sworn deposition by two nurses employed by Cedars who overheard Ms. Winslow and Miss Spaulding's conversation. Perhaps you can read it aloud. Start there on line 21, your line.
She told Ms. Spaulding, "You just tell them the truth. You thought you were shooting an intruder."
Skip down to Lizzie's answer.
Miss Spaulding said, "But I knew, Tammy. I knew it was my granddad. That's why I shot him."
I'd like to enter into evidence a sworn deposition by two nurses employed by Cedars who overheard Ms. Winslow and Miss Spaulding's conversation. Perhaps you can read it aloud. Start on line 21, your line.
She told Miss Spaulding, "You just tell them the truth. You thought you were shooting an intruder."
Skip down to Lizzie's answer there.
Miss Spaulding said, "But I knew, Tammy. I knew it was my granddad. That's why I shot him." Lizzie was upset when she said that. She wasn't thinking straight.
So in other words, she was delusional.
No, I didn't say that.
Mel, you can't let them take me away, Jonathan. Just stay calm, okay?
You're not giving me a chance to explain.
What is there to explain, Ms. Winslow? The way I see it, there are only two logical explanations. Either Lizzie's mentally unstable, or she's an attempted murderer. Which is it?
Objection, Your Honor. It calls for a conclusion that this witness is not qualified to make.
I withdraw the question, Your Honor.
No, I want to answer it. Lizzie's not crazy. She's not a murderer.
Your Honor.
Ms. Winslow, that will be all? Unless, of course, you have something, Miss Bauer?
No, Your Honor. But I would like to ask for a short recess to review this deposition. I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
We'll take 15 minutes. This court is now in recess.
And what did I miss?
Victory.
Why didn't you tell me about this? I didn't know it was going to come out. It shouldn't have. Thanks, Tammy.
I'm sorry. I feel horrible.
It's okay. We'll fix it.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're confident.
I thought you were my friend.
I am.
Yeah, right.
Just hold on
Hold
a
on
second.
to what, Hope? Because I don't have any anymore.
What did you want me to do? Lie?
I would have done that to protect you.
Lizzie, darling, slow down now. Look, everything's gonna be all right.
No, it's not. He's going to take my baby. He's going to lock me up.
Hey,
I didn't mean to mess everything up.
you didn't.
That's not what Mel seems to think.
Well, that skank ambushed you. You didn't know that anybody heard you and Lizzie talking that day.
Okay, but even if I had, I still would have had to tell the truth.
Mom's here.
With Josh.
No, good thing. Go talk to her. I'm gonna go find Mel.
Sorry that I came back. All I wanted to do was help. All I wanted to do was make things easier for the guy that I love. Sorry. Sometimes you can't.
Look, you just put them on the stand and tear them apart.
The story is true.
Well, Alan's lawyer could do it.
Look, I know these women, okay? They're good women with impeccable reputations. They heard what they heard.
Oh, so what? He's won? He gets to lock me up and take my baby now?
Just remember what I said going into this, okay? The courts are reluctant to take a baby away from its mother, especially a newborn. And Jonathan, you have rights too as a father, so you guys need to just stay optimistic and calm, okay? The judge is watching you very closely.
Just ignore
Yeah,
him.
how am I supposed to do that? They're probably going to get their net and straitjacket. I can't go to that loony bin. Seriously, I won't survive there, Jonathan.
Thank you again, Doctor, for being here.
Anytime I can be of service, Mr. Spaulding.
That elevator doesn't get here in a second. I'm gonna throw you down the stairs. Yeah. Shh. It's okay. Stop. It's okay.
Back in session.
Okay.
Come on.
Elizabeth Spaulding is a single mother of questionable mental health, living in an environment with two people who clearly have no legal ties to her. It's this situation that has driven Miss Spaulding to extremes. She feels alone and scared and desperate, and why wouldn't she? For all intents and purposes, she and her baby are alone. Let her family take care of her and her baby, Your Honor. That's all we ask.
Ms. Bauer.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client is a young woman who is about to have a baby for the first time. She isn't married, and she isn't getting the support from her family. In fact, her family has been fighting with her for a good portion of her pregnancy, which, speaking as a doctor, has put undue stress on both the mother and the baby. Now, granted, Lizzie's living situation is...
Excuse me, Judge.
Jonathan.
I have something I need to say before you make your decision. Mel,
What?
It's fine. This is gonna change everything.
Your Honor, what could Mr. Randall possibly have to say of any credibility in this matter?
I don't know, Miss Sharp, but that is my decision, not yours.
Please, just hear me out. You won't be sorry that you did.
You are the father of the child. You obviously have a vested interest in these proceedings.
Thanks, Judge. I didn't want to have a kid. Especially not with Lizzie. It was a one-night stand. It was a stupid mistake.
Jonathan.
Mel, just let me talk. It's cool.
Yeah, please continue, Mr. Randall, but just get to the point.
Okay. I grew up with an abusive father. He would kick the crap out of me all the time for no reason at all. I think that kind of messed me up. Point is, I never thought I'd have a kid of my own. But stuff happens, and when I found out that Lizzie was pregnant with my baby, I wanted to walk away. I mean, I wanted to run away. But things changed. I don't know how or why. I saw a sonogram. I went through some stuff with my mom. Regardless, I'm gonna be a dad. And I'm gonna be an okay one, I think. I will try my best. Anyway.
Well, that's good to know, but about Miss Spaulding.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to say. About Lizzie. She grew up rich and spoiled, and she's definitely made many mistakes. But she stepped up. Yes, she lied about me being the father of that kid. But who cares? She did it because she loves that baby and she wants it to be brought up in the best possible way. She's gonna be a good mom. I can tell. I mean, she would do anything to protect our baby, especially from Alan. You want to talk about crazy? That guy, his kids are all whacked.
Mr. Randall.
I'm sorry, but I mean, this is the future of my daughter I'm talking about. You said before that Lizzie has no one with her, no one to take care of her and the baby. No, that's not true. And I want to prove it to you.
What are you saying?
Lizzie, we need to raise this baby together. Just you and me. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will marry you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, please, Your Honor, this is ludicrous. This is not a real proposal. This is a stunt, don't you see?
Order.
Elizabeth is not even his real girlfriend. His real girlfriend is Tammy. They're engaged.
Mr. Spaulding, please.
Don't you see? He's scamming you, Your Honor.
Mr. Spaulding, sit down. Mr. Randall, the purpose of these proceedings is to determine whether or not Miss Spaulding represents a danger to her unborn child.
I know, I understand that. And I know it probably seems like she's been really out there lately. But that is because her grandfather is trying to make her seem crazy.
Your Honor, that is not true.
I can keep her and the baby safe. And just as important, I can make her feel safe.
Mr. Spaulding raises a legitimate concern. What about your girlfriend, Miss Winslow? Where does this leave her?
Well, Tammy and I were very close. But when Lizzie got pregnant, we knew that the baby would come between us, and we decided that my future should be with Lizzie and the kid.
Your Honor, please tell me you're not buying this two-bit proposal. It's ludicrous.
Alan.
Mr. Randall, my responsibility is to protect the welfare of your child above all others. If this proposal is not legitimate, I am not going to like it very much.
I know. I want to show you how serious I am. We want to get married tomorrow. And you can read us our vows. I mean, you do that, right?
Yes.
Well, good. Then it's all set.
Oh, no, not quite. I'm not convinced that a marriage between the two of you will solve anything. If you don't love each other, what's the point?
Your Honor, may I say something? I know, Jonathan. And he would not have asked Lizzie to marry him if he didn't intend to make it work.
Ms. Winslow, from all reports, Mr. Randall is in love with you, and vice versa.
I love him enough to let him go. This baby means the world to him. And he's going to be an amazing father.
Still, marrying for the sake of a child is not a good reason.
Well, there's more to it than that. I mean, I've seen the connection between these two growing right along with the baby. I've seen what they would do to keep that baby safe and look out for each other.
You make a good argument, Miss Winslow. At this point in time, I don't think it serves the welfare of the child to place Ms. Elizabeth Spaulding under protective custody, other than that of her husband-to-be, Jonathan Randall. However, this court is going to watch this situation very closely. And if I find out you have lied to this court, or that this marriage is not legitimate, there will be very serious consequences. Good luck. This proceeding is adjourned.
Your Honor, this is unbelievable. I mean...
Thank you so much.
I know that this is just for show. As soon as that baby's born.
Yeah, I get it. Of course.
Thanks, babe.
Thank you again.
You have sacrificed so much. That's what you do when you love somebody.
Thank you so much, Mel. Thank you. Okay, let's go. We have a lot of planning to do.
Yeah, but Tammy...
Can't be a part of this, Jonathan, no matter how much we want him to be.
Nice dog and pony show, but it's not gonna work. Because I'm gonna have you followed 24 hours a day till I prove that this proposal is nothing but a fraud.
Knock yourself out. We got a wedding to plan.